Yo, what up, stream? Live with more Texas Dynasty. The Twins Pens beat Georgia. I mean, he is Georgia now. Boise this week, we got TCU on the road in a rivalry game, rematch also the Big 12 Championship. We beat them last year in the regular season and the Big 12 Championship. Looking to see if we can continue our win streak against them. They are number 6 right now, though. They're 2-0 to start the year. We're 2-1. 23, so they beat an FCS and they beat Duke, who's ranked actually pretty high as well. So, and we'll see what they look like right now. Okay. Being running back there for real good. Alright, let's see what was in there. And the best corners were probably still better than us. We got strong safety for sure. Alright, it's gonna be a tough game. On the road at number 6, TCU. Rivalry game, battle of the saddle. Putting them on those. Let's go. Let's do this.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So TCU's offense comes onto the field first today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Not only the rivalry, and
everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster, the crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Sweet cut there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Powers through. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right.
Turning it on! Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We're going to hold him to 3.
Well, the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incomplete.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This guy was on him, but the other guy was right there.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
That was way too easy.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Near the sticks, it's Taylor. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets...
There he goes! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down
to
the 42. The Red Raiders are marching down the field.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national.
Let's fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass.
We're going to get it.
Makes the grab.
Let's
it's a
go.
First down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Peace. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the 1st down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator,
he's going for the goal line. And he runs
Let's
it
go.
into the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Why is it saying no? I've checked this, but it doesn't make any sense. I was already playing. See this on the back.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Drives him into the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
there's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
But getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They won it all.
We get beat deep and then go on 4th and long. Are you kidding me?
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
That's my time to do it for a second.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here comes the heat. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout.
Let's go.
Him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Defensively, you know you're going up against one of the best receivers in the game. Full vertical is something you've seen on film a lot. And defensively, you're going to have to mix and match your coverages to try to slow this dude down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. The 40. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Dropped the ball.
Coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It is perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of them. They're trailing by 17 to Cal. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on.
Doesn't help when I do that.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. With the catch, it's Simon. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments on the first half. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Throws to the tight end.
I tried to compete. I thought everyone put the tight end.
Touchdown,
Great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Crazy.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Got his man on the right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Wants to fire on second down. He'll throw it. Snares it outside. It's Taylor. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Grabbed over the middle at Siegel. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Give to the running back. Not much there on the line. He gets one to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Get away. It is a huge sack. And I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed.
Got some defense, and this time we're going to house it. Oh my God. That's a big play.
Into a defensive score.
Offense for the Horned Frogs
after this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception.
Woo!
Everybody on defense. We turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
I don't even have anyone there. They took it up good. We thought his eyes were going to be open. Alright, time to go for 2.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. He wants to throw it. He's got it for 2, and we're all tied up.
And how about the cherry on the Sunday? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the
give it up again, dude.
Nice job to get it
right across the middle. We have a guy in the area. You just put a hand up. You can knock
and the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still looking.
He's going to break it.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that
money.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grab behind the line, it's Simon. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is on its way.
For the first time.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
He does have a thing about it a little bit.
He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He'll throw on third down. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats.
It wouldn't play like this.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's a goal. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And it is flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much. And it was a bad throw. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Under fire.
And I was like, hit! And we both come back to the ball.
Quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
I think it's good. We're good.
Splits the uprights. It's good.
Boys.
And now they take the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nevada handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Reno, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut their mouths.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll run the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Clearly they don't want to push
on
it.
first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs, so you have to be able to run.
Oh, man.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now, decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run the counter. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Bring them back.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Simon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Peace. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Back-to-back road. I was going to say this before the game. I don't think there's anything I can do with 10. Yeah. 8 more points from that. One for first. There we go. We moved up 7 spots. 16 now. We got Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. Yeah, that's good. Now we play Kansas State, who's actually one of the 2 teams that beat me last year. This time I'm home, so maybe we can get some revenge on them. Nebraska won again there. That's good for me. And I'm 3-1. Florida's 2-1, and I beat them, and they're a spot ahead of me. What type of bullshit is that, committee? Doesn't even make sense. Who's Steve got? He has South Carolina. Oh, he's at South Carolina. My recruiting real quick. We're hopping the next game here. I know we got a lot of top 5 now, but I'm on the screen check marks to where I'm gonna. We might change this one. I could maybe still figure them out. I guess I should try. I'll see. It has to be this one. Fancy can schedule a visit for him. I'll have to be the BYU game, sure. let me do the other. This one may have all three. Which one has two? That's pretty easy to figure out. Sometimes one. Okay, I like that. Question this straight. I want to keep getting a lead, bro. Actually, you know, it's cheaper if we keep it the way we have it. But we could put 1 point. Well, yeah, we'll keep it. We're probably not gonna get any. Yeah. I'll be able to figure this one out. It's not that one. It's not that one, so it has to be this one. Viewers, get the other data boost too. Do a visit there. Yeah, it's on by week too. Just week. Locked out because the playing style is fine. Okay, this guy should know. Probably that one then. Yep. We'll do by week again. This guy's gonna be the same as the last one. Spot here. We'll give the other dude a boost too, so yeah, we'll do you there. So they're both lying in a different position. I actually got into the dude's thing now, good. I have 10 extra points, so we're just gonna Here, we're trying to catch up. Okay. I'll look at Kansas State before we hop into the game against them. Pass them. They beat Washington State. They beat Midwest. They're coming off a loss against Penn State by 7. Penn State was 4. Or is 4 now. That's their roster. Okay. Go to look at QB as well. Okay, some good wideouts there. Defensive tackles are definitely weak. Secondary ain't not that good. Ooh. How fast is their secondary though? Goes for 90. The heck? Heisman launch. Damn, Penn says 2 guys on the Heisman launch right now. Either one are leading, but still wide receiver in QB. Still don't know how he got an offer to Georgia, dude, before like I did. It hasn't even won any type of trophies. No bowl games or conference championships, and he got a SEC offer. That's a bullshit. I got 2 bowl wins with Texas Tech now and the conference championship. Alright. So you can continue this winning streak we're on.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Evanson. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Texas Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's the pressure. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Wants to throw. It's Evanson. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That pass not close as he got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Going to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it down and run. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Wants to go up top. Throws for the end zone.
We got him.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Kansas State quick to the line. Dropping back, it's Evanson. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Peace. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
On the option. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Spins away. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raider. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Evanson. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield, it's Hilton. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch at the 35. And the returner goes down. will snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the grab. It's Siegel. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Let's see what he can do with the return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he...
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit to him so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw, it's Evanson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup this time.
Open space in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Trying to power it in. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet.
That is such a good job by the defense on third down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in. But the defense was prepared, and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up fourth.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from From the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turbin. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
They even have their backup quarterback.
To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Nice move to pick up yardage. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Kansas State. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Just never had a chance.
He must have already took it back.
Loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas.
Why would this mask the starters? I don't mask the backup. This thing is masked up my starters. So insert your starters. Why the? What do you mean? No, insert my starters. You got my starting quarterback in still. I don't want him in the game.
Ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Found a seam. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Byrne. Finds a tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lanier. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Wants to throw again. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Byrne. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. If there's time to pad the stats. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wide out. Not sure if Penn's played this game yet, so the week 1 down, so I won't be able to see where we can move up in rankings, but we'll go ahead and ready up to my recruiting already too. So once he's done. Now we're on 40 minutes, 4-1, 2-0 conference. Alright, stream, I'll catch y'all later.